These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Today's fearsome foursome are Chris, Steve, Kevin, and Lisa. Can't wait to see how you do against our challengers. We are going to meet a team called Sultans of Swing. Now, they all share a passion for golf and they enjoy quizzing every other week at their local golf club in Staffordshire, where they will either win or place in the top three. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Barry. I'm a retired PE teacher.
Hello, I'm Gaynor and I'm a retired teacher of mathematics.
Hi, I'm Ivan and I'm a retired outdoor teacher.
Hi, I'm Phil. I'm a retired economist.
Barry and team, hello.
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 Great to see you. And I love the team name, because there's somebody somewhere who's a Dire Straits fan, is that right?
Yes, our Wayne, unfortunately, is a member of our quiz team, but he couldn't make it.
So he said, look, I love Dire Straits, choose one of their song titles, and because you're golf, this is the brilliant pun here, it's Sultans of Swing.
That's it, that's
Absolutely.
correct.
Now, we've got a very learned team here, because we've got teachers, right? Ex-teachers.
Yes.
Barry, your subject PE.
Yes.
We went through them. Then Gaynor, maths, Ivan, field studies, Phil, economics. You've got all bases covered.
Allegedly.
I think so. You two are married. Did you meet in the staff room, or...?
We did. We taught at the same school. That's where we met.
Lovely.
And one thing led to another, and it's been 47 years plus.
Oh, how nice. Well, listen, this is, I hope, not going to stress your marriage too much, this, this outing.
The last week has.
I wish you well. Challengers, good luck. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs. If the challengers fail to win, the prize money rolls over. Sultans of Swing, the Eggheads are doing well. They've won the last 10, so there's £11,000 if you can beat them. So I think it's worth turning up to play.
It's well worth the drive.
So shall we tee off? Shall we start?
Onward.
Yes.
All right, the first head-to-head battle is on film and TV. So challengers, who wants this?
You want me to take it, Phil? OK, yeah, I'll take it.
OK, Phil,
Good luck,
and you
Jeremy.
can choose an egghead here. We've got Chris, Steve, Kevin, Lisa. No easy way.
Yes, it's difficult. I'll take Lisa, I think.
All right, so Phil from Sultans
Please.
of Swing, taking on Lisa from the Eggheads on film and TV in this first round. I wish you all the best. Please go to our legendary question room. So you're a retired economist, Phil.
That's right, Jeremy.
And what do you enjoy doing with your retirement?
Well, I like playing golf, of course, do a little bit of quizzing, but I like photography as well. That's something I do with my wife. She thinks I spend a lot of time on the golf course, but I probably spend about the same amount of time with her doing photography, actually.
Terrific. Nature photography or...?
Landscapes, and we do a lot of travel as well. So our daughter's in Singapore, so we like to get out there and visit her and use that as an excuse to do a bit of photography.
Wonderful. Wishing you well here, Phil, against Lisa. 3 multiple-choice questions. Film and TV, the subject. Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll go first, Jeremy. Thank you.
OK, I'm hoping we get something economical in here. Can't guarantee it. I'll be back is a famous line from which 1984 Arnold Schwarzenegger film? I'll be back. Is it True Lies, The Terminator, or Predator?
Well, I think I've seen all of those, and I'm pretty sure it's The Terminator.
The Terminator is correct, of course. Lisa, John Motson is best known for performing which role on TV? Weatherman, newsreader, or sports commentator?
Very, very famous sports commentator.
Indeed he was. Sports commentator. So you're level. We go back to Phil. Marilyn Chambers, played by Emily Simons, is a character in which TV soap? Home and Away, Hollyoaks, or Emmerdale?
I was hoping there wouldn't be a soaps question. It's going to have to be a complete guess here. I'm going Emmerdale.
Lisa, would you have gone for Emmerdale?
Well, funnily enough, it isn't the answer, but I think Emily Simons was in Emmerdale for a little while, in between her stints on Home and Away, which is where the Marilyn Chambers character is from.
Yes, Home and Away is where Marilyn Chambers is from. Lisa to take the lead. Who plays the billionaire media mogul Logan Roy in the TV series Succession? Jeremy Irons, Brian Cox, or Michael Gambon?
Suppressing my natural instinct to do a Logan Roy quote, it's Brian Cox.
Yes, you can't do the quotes. I don't think any of them are printable. Brian Cox is right. Are you a watcher of Succession or
Love
not?
Succession. Started watching during lockdown and got hooked.
Brian Cox is the answer, so you must get this one right. Do you like Succession, Phil?
I do, yes. I haven't watched the last series, but hope to catch up on that one. I saw the others.
Okay, here's your question. What is the most prestigious prize awarded at the Venice Film Festival? So this to stay in Golden Palm, Golden Bear, or Golden Lion?
I'm fairly confident, let's say, that it's Golden Palm.
Yes, I'm just thinking, I feel it must be Golden Palm, but is that Cannes? Help us, Kevin?
The Palme d'Or is Cannes.
Palme d'Or is Cannes.
Oh, yeah.
Venice Film Festival, Golden Lion. Sorry, Phil, didn't quite get the rub of the green there, or whatever the correct golfing analogy is. Lisa is in the final. Come back to us, both of you. We'll play round 2. So, as it stands, the challengers have lost one brain from the final round. The Eggheads haven't lost any so far. And the next subject is history. So, which of you would like this? Challengers?
There's only one.
Looks like me then.
OK, another retired teacher, Ivan.
Yes.
Against which Egghead? So,
Well,
it
I
can't
think
be
as
Lisa.
I've got stripes on and Chris has got stripes on, we should form a pattern together.
Well, you should form a pattern. That's a very good... We've never had a choice based on that before. That's brilliant. We'll match the stripes up. So, Ivan from Sultans of Swing versus our Chris from the Eggheads. Please take your positions. Well, Ivan, you taught field studies, am I right?
Yes, yes.
And that's interesting to me. That's about the outdoors, really.
Oh, well, definitely.
Sounds like the best subject.
Well, every day's different, like the weather. So it's
So is it about geography and nature or
it's a
map
mix
reading?
of that and outdoor pursuits at the same time. You could every day was completely different. You never knew what was coming around the corner.
Wonderful. But it sounds like there's a bit of history that crept in as well.
Hopefully.
And where do you get your history from?
I'm just interested in history in general, always have been.
Best way, Chris, isn't it? Just taking an interest.
Yeah, that's the whole secret. Nothing is boring.
Nothing, Chris.
Well, sport is boring.
Hang on.
but,
This is a total change of line from you. We've had sport, rap music, food and drink.
Yeah.
Boring in the past?
well, it's not me personally, but if you want to get on in quizzing, don't dismiss anything as boring.
Interesting. And your own love is World War history, isn't it?
Well, you can't love war unless you're some sort of psychopath, but it's an interesting subject, shall we say.
Yeah. And what about you, Ivan? Do you have a particular period?
No, I think we can learn from things like the World War history, but they're all equally fascinating in their own way.
I can't wait for this round. This sounds like it's going to be a good contest. So 3 multiple-choice questions on history in turn. And you can choose, Ivan, the first or second set.
I think I'll have the second set, please.
So first question to Chris, the Egghead. How was Julius Caesar killed in 44 BC? Poisoned by his wife, stabbed by senators, or eaten by bears?
Et tu, Brute. He was stabbed by senators.
Are you sure Brutus wasn't a bear?
No, Brutus was his best friend, so-called.
Stabbed by senators is quite right. Your question now, Ivan. The Eiffel Tower was built in which century? 16th, 18th, or 19th?
It would have been interesting in the 16th before the industrial age really started, but it's the 19th century.
It is the 19th century. Chris, Market Garden was an unsuccessful World War II operation carried out by the Allies in which country? Belgium, Netherlands, or France?
To capture the bridges over the Rhine in the Netherlands.
Netherlands is right.
Around Arnhem.
Yeah, that's exactly your sort of question, isn't it? Of course, that's the bridge too far, is it?
That is a bridge too far, yeah.
Yeah.
If they'd gone for the bridges at Nijmegen, the thing would have succeeded.
Your question, Ivan. Harry Longabaugh was the real name of which famous figure of the Old West? Buffalo Bill, Doc Holliday, or the Sundance Kid? I'll spell it for you. Harry and then Longabaugh.
Right, well, it's definitely not Buffalo Bill, because his name was Cody. I'll go for Doc Holliday.
It's not actually. Well, Kevin, do you know?
Yeah, well, it's the Sundance Kid.
Yeah, OK, so the Sundance Kid was Harry Longabaugh. What was Doc Holliday's real name?
Holiday.
So his first name was Doc, was it?
Yeah. No, his first name wasn't Doc. No, he was John.
John Holliday. Buffalo Bill?
As he said, Cody, Frederick William Cody.
OK, so bang on with Buffalo Bill. Ivan, sorry. Sundance Kid was the answer we were looking for there. Harry Longabaugh. Was Doc Holliday a doc, Kevin?
He had qualified as a dentist. That's why they called him Doc. He never really practiced, which is probably just as well, since he was drunk a good deal at the time.
OK, so Chris, you're ahead. Because you've gone first, you can take the round with this. The Hudson's Bay Company, founded in London in 1670, primarily traded in which commodity? Chris, was it fur, tobacco, or gold?
They traded in furs from Canada. Fur.
Do you know the answer, Ivan?
Yes, I knew it was furs.
It is fur. Well done, Chris. You're in the final round. Sorry, Ivan. They're playing well at the moment. They really are. We'll be back shortly. If you would like to work on a question from the Eggheads during the break, Steve has got one.
Which undefeated military leader is known today by the nickname he acquired trying to steal a sheep as a youth?
OK, an undefeated military leader. Thank you, Steve. We will see you after this short break. Welcome back. Before the break, Steve set us a question, which was, which undefeated military leader is today known by the nickname he acquired trying to steal a sheep as a youth? Always want to go Montgomery for that, but I hang on. Any challenges now? Have a guess here.
No, I don't think, no, not that name.
Undefeated. Are we maybe British or not?
Not British.
Go on.
All we thought of was Genghis Khan.
You're on the right lines.
A Mongol leader, but not
Tamerlane?
Genghis Khan.
Hannibal?
Tamerlane.
Yeah. Which is
Tamerlane?
Yeah, corruption of Timur the Lame, because he tried to steal the sheep and he got wounded in his leg. And during his lifetime, he was estimated to have killed 5% of the world's population.
Good grief. I suppose there weren't so many people around, but that...
Oh, no, but it's still
not a good
fair
record.
chunk. Yeah.
Well done if you got that at home. As it stands, Sultans of Swing have lost 2 from the final round. Barry, any change of tactic? If we were on the golf course, would we reach for a different club?
I'd reach for 2 drivers.
2 drivers. Let's get the drivers out. Eggheads are all still there. And the final subject before our last round is arts and books. This must be good for you teachers. Come on.
I think it's me.
That's good, Gaynor, isn't it?
I think it's got to be me.
OK, let's do it, Gaynor. Who do you want to play against? You've got 2 of the gents in the middle, Steve or Kevin.
I do like Steve's dimples. So I think I'll go for Steve.
Oh, Steve's dimples are...
Sorry, Kevin.
No, but Steve... But
I don't do dimples, you're all right.
No one can compete with Steve's dimples. Gaynor from Sultans of Swing versus Steve's dimples. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions. Well, Gaynor, we had you down as a maths teacher, but I know you are so much more. Come on, you love to write.
Yes, many years ago, when my 2 sons were very small, I wrote some stories making them the central character, and they were published in, at that time, a children's comic. And I think I received the princely sum of about £30 for them, which was brilliant.
Well, but you're published. I mean, that's the key thing, isn't it? And that feeling of seeing your name is an incredible feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yes, definitely. I've still got the comics.
Oh, amazing. Gaynor, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
OK, Steve, known as the van because you drive a van packed with books. Here's your question. Botticelli painting The Birth of Venus is on permanent display in which art museum? National Gallery, Louvre or Uffizi?
I don't actually know. It's not the National Gallery, I want to thought. I'd have to say the Louvre, but I'm not 100%.
Let's see, Eggheads, have we seen it?
Yeah, I think it's in the Uffizi.
Uffizi was the answer, Steve, so this is good. Maybe the tide is turning, Gaynor. William Shakespeare was born and died in which town? Shrewsbury, Stratford-upon-Avon or Salisbury?
Well, I know this because it isn't all that far from where we live. It's Stratford-upon-Avon.
Stratford-upon-Avon is right. Kevin, Shakespeare born in what year?
1564.
And died?
1616.
Stratford-upon-Avon is right. So our challenger is in the lead. Rearguard action now from the Egghead. Steve, heffalumps are elephant-like creatures mentioned in which series of children's books? Winnie the Pooh, The Wind in the Willows, or Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, it's Winnie the Pooh.
It is Winnie the Pooh. Back we go to you, Gaynor. Just keep getting them right. Which of these authors wrote 6 romance novels under the pseudonym Mary Westmacott? Harper Lee, Agatha Christie, or J.K. Rowling?
Well, I don't think it's J.K. Rowling because she writes under a different pseudonym. I don't think Harper Lee wrote that many books, so I'm going to go Agatha Christie.
Challengers, do we know?
I'm hoping it's right.
Yes, it is right. Agatha Christie's right. Well done. All right, Steve. Sweating?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you look as if you're under pressure, my friend. You're about to go out. The English author M.R. James is best known for his works in which genre? Drawing room comedy, ghost stories, or science fiction?
Ghost stories.
Ghost stories is right. Okay. They are difficult to beat, Gaynor, but he gave you this little chance with his first wrong answer. So get this right, you're in the final. Ending Up and Jake's Thing are Booker Prize nominated novels by which author? Ian McEwan, J.M. Coetzee, or Kingsley Amis?
I really haven't heard of either of them, so it's going to be pretty much a guess. I'm going to go with J.M. Coetzee.
The Kingsley Amis, as it happens. Kingsley Amis was the answer. So a let-off for Steve, still in it. Steve, we go to sudden death. It gets a bit harder. I don't give you different options. Jimmy Porter and his wife Alison are characters in which 1957 play?
Look Back in Anger.
Yes, Look Back in Anger by John Osborne. Now, Gaynor, it's you that's on the back foot here. Just try and get this right to stay in. The Moonstone is an early detective novel by which author?
I've just gone completely blank. P.D. James.
It's before that, actually. It's 1868, Wilkie Collins. Wilkie Collins is the correct answer. That gives Steve the round. Steve, well done. You fought back there.
I got very lucky.
Bad luck, Gaynor. Lovely to see you playing against Steve. Come back to us, both of you, and we will play the final round for £11,000. Okay, this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round. As always, general knowledge, but I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads aren't going to be in this round, and I'm afraid it's all from the challenger's side. It's Gaynor and Ivan and Phil from the Sultans of Swing who have to leave the studio. Barry, you are now playing to win Sultans of Swing £11,000 and playing alone. And you've got all the eggheads who are facing you down now. You've got Chris and Steve and Kevin and Lisa, but of course there's something in it for them. They want to keep their impressive run going. It'll be 3 questions, general knowledge. Normally, Barry, I say you can confer, but it's tricky because your teammates are back there. So I wish you well playing on your own.
Onward.
Would you, exactly, onward. Would you like to go first or second?
First, please, Jeremy.
Here we go. First general knowledge question to Barry. Mar-a-Lago in Florida, nicknamed the Winter White House by its owner, has been the home of which US president? Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, or Donald Trump?
It couldn't have been Ronald Reagan. He popped his clogs ages ago, so it must be Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is right. Eggheads, which country finished top of the 2022 Commonwealth Games medals table? India, Canada, or Australia?
Australia. All right. Australia, yeah. That was Australia, Jeremy.
Australia's right. Barry, back to you. What is the highest point in the Cotswolds? Coombe Hill, Cleve Hill, or Cross Fell?
I thought Cleve Hill was Shrewsbury way, or might be wrong, but no, further south than that, I think. I'll go Coombe Hill, I'm not sure.
Cleve Hill is the answer.
OK.
Eggheads, the pink fir apple is a variety of which food? Potato, onion, tomato.
Potato,
Pink
isn't
fir
it?
apple.
Yeah.
Pink fir apple.
Very much potato.
Very potato, yeah. That's a variety of potato.
It is a variety of potato. With that, the Eggheads take the lead. So, Barry, we need to get this one right to stay in. All your teammates looking, wishing you well. Gaynor, wishing you well. John Witherow became the editor of which daily newspaper in 2013? Daily Mail, Times or Guardian? John Witherow.
Don't think it's the Mail or the Guardian. I'll try the Times.
It's the correct answer.
Oh,
Well done, Barry. You're still in it. But if the Eggheads get this right, the contest is over. Which of these figures from Egyptian mythology is commonly depicted as having a crocodile head? Eggheads, Sobek, Ra, or Anubis? This for the contest.
So back with the devourer in it.
Sobek with the crocodile. Yeah. Ra is the sun god, and Anubis is normally shown with having the head of a jackal, but the one with the crocodile head is Sobek.
Sobek is your answer. Do you know this one, Barry?
I know they're three.
You know them? The correct answer is Sobek. We say congratulations, Eggheads. You have won. Ah, see, it was Cleeve Hill.
Is it the Clent Hill somewhere? Worcestershire way. Clent.
Yes, Clent Hill's in Shropshire, and they cut across
think-
county boundaries.
Yeah, I think that's where I've got mixed up.
And Crossfell, where's that?
Crossfell's in the Pennines. So
Okay, okay. Well, commiserations there, Barry. It's very hard when they're all there.
I've
Very
thoroughly
hard.
enjoyed my day, thank you.
I am so glad you enjoyed it, and I know that the Eggheads will be pleased as well. Brilliant to see your team. Fantastic, fantastic team. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally. They are on a winning streak. They're very hard to beat, particularly when they're all there. So the challengers won't take home the £11,000, and we roll it over to our next show. And we have to ask the question, Eggheads, will you ever be beaten? Perhaps that's it. You'll never lose again. Just trying to jinx it. Yep. Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat them with £12,000 to play for. Till we meet again, goodbye.
A reminder, Jeremy's here every morning with headline conversations. Tomorrow at 9:15 a.m, should we follow Paris and ban e-scooters? Next tonight, Hanoi burglaries. That's breaking into a house, nabbing the car keys and driving off. But the interceptors are onto them in just a moment.